Jesus, please take us from this grandstand world. It's time we got into the game. I am a dragon.
I am a dragon, one of many that you have to deal with. I am a newspaper dragon. I spout truths as I see them, not necessarily as they are. And further, I tell you what is important truth and what is not, by where it's located on my pages. I can make a phenomenal event appear to not have happened simply by not recording it in my pages. Conversely, I can make the most insignificant news phenomenal by plastering it across my front page in large type with color photographs. I have power. All dragons do. I'm talking to you straight because I feel a change in the air. Everywhere, people are starting to question my power, and this takes some flame out of me. I confess though, between you and me, I've gotten it wrong so often and for so long. For instance, I report deaths worldwide and births locally. I report apparent chaos prolifically and order and peace sparsely. I deliberately choose shock of some kind so I can get your attention. But if you wanted a different approach, I'd have to give it to you. Like all dragons, I appear to be created by external circumstances, and I appear to have a life of my own. Not so. You created me. You give me life. Though I lead you around by the nose, I am your servant. Though I push you into a deep train of negative thinking, I couldn't do it unless you wanted me to. I am your servant, though it often appears I am your master. Really, I'm just a dragon, roaring and biting and slashing my tail up and down. Just a dragon.
A great big thanks to Celestial Eon Project for their instrumental entitled New Dawn, which I found at jamendo.com.
What I thought I knew got clouded up with what appears. I couldn't really handle all my secret inner fears. I had to give them up so I could free myself to sing how happy I've become, someone who doesn't know a thing. I found that I know nothing except my loving Lord. Everything around me strikes so many different chords. I found that I know nothing that I can afford. strike so many different chords. I found that I know nothing that I can afford. I really don't know anything except my loving Lord. I thought I knew my neighbors and my friends so very well, about their inner feelings. There's so much that I could tell, but God's Spirit in the depths of me has told me very clear, you don't know a thing at all if only you were here. I found that I know nothing except my loving Lord. Everything around me strikes so many different chords. I found that I know nothing that I can afford. I really don't know anything except my loving Lord. I found that I know nothing except my loving Lord. Everything around me strikes so many different chords. I found that I know nothing that I can afford. I really don't know anything except my loving Lord.
I have a kind of string theory myself. I don't know anything about the real scientific string theory, but listen to mine. Strings of stories, yarns, abound in this world. Sad stories, glad stories, maddening stories, grateful and hateful stories. Just like a billion balls of yarn, these stories are all slowly unwinding and getting tangled in other unwinding balls of yarn all over the world. And each of these tangled threads break apart and tie into knots, do's and don'ts, and split again and again. And on top of all those reality strings, we tell balls of yarns. We make up stories about the stories, and they nestle on top of all the real stories and make up their own world. And we read those stories and embed them into our minds, which over time can manifest as we so believe and contribute new strings to new realities we make. So my string theory is that life itself here on planet Earth unleashes billions of real strings that clash with or join with everyone else's strings, and then we think up fictional strings and through our precious minds actually affect the real string life we lead. It can get old real fast. All our lives are story strings, and all our story strings become our lives. Jesus, please take us from this grandstand world. It's time we got into the game. We're so tired of this grandstand world where feelings never seem to change. Sometimes this world seems so unjust. I think we'll find, I hope we'll find that through your mind the sidelines aren't for us.